Most welcome. We are going to start lectures in details about introduction about advanced performance management. This is P5 of ACCA, and I am the instructor. My name is Muhammad Mubashir Nazir. About me, my education, I did MBA in 1996, and then I added the value of ACCA, and this I did in 2003, and now I became FCCA. Addition to that, I continued to get more and more knowledge, so I did Certified Information Systems Audit in 2004, and then added Certified Internal Audit in 2007, and the Institute of Internal Auditors of USA, they gave me an award of William S. Smith Award. I get it. Then I worked in detail on risk management, and without any exams, they gave me this certified in risk management assurance. So this is my education background as well as the practical experience. I started as an instructor working in different colleges after MBA, and then I joined to Unilever in 2000 as a credit manager. In detail, I worked on that. Then I joined to Park Arab Refinery Limited just around 2 years. I worked on that. Then I joined to Ernst& Young EY and as an technology and security risk services manager. And I joined in Pakistan as well. I worked and then joined to Kuwait because in detail I had to prepare in detail the especially this the topic of today, which is about especially the advanced performance management. So my responsibility was to work in detail in the Kuwait refinery to make their decision makings and policies and procedures. I prepared. In 2006, I joined to Moore Stephens in Saudi Arabia as a business risk and internal audit services manager, and I worked with different clients in detail. I conducted internal audit as well as I conducted risk assessment, and in detail we have worked on different clients and a lot of huge performance management. I have practically worked on that. Then I also joined to Imar Economic City in Saudi Arabia as an internal audit manager. Then I also joined to Rolako Trading and Contracting Company in business process and risk manager. I worked in detail in there. Then, according to that, my educational career continued. I taught in detail in the Institute of Morgan International as a professor. I worked in detail from 2007 to 2016. I worked on that. In 2016, we came back to Pakistan, and there, as an internal audit manager, I worked with FWO Frontier Works Organization and OPAN, two clients I have worked in the detail, and then right now I'm working in Park Credit Rating Agency as a senior financial analyst as a detail about risk assessment of different clients. I am working on that. So this is my background. So you can just see that these are some awards I have get. This is Philippines Institute of Certified Public Accountants, which is just like ACCA of UK, so similar. Philippines also has. So I give this training of detailed the risk management and strategic management. I taught them and they gave me this award. Similarly, in a client Nesma company, I worked detailed their risk assessment and they have provided this award as well. So this is the background. Now we start with your study. So let's discuss about advanced performance management, P5, what it is and what's the objective of that. What to do studies. So first we start with this one. The paper examines advanced performance management topics and is particularly suited to those who are thinking about career in management, accountancy, or are likely to be involved in strategic management decision. So I will suggest you right now during studies, just assume about yourself that you are the chief executive officer of a multinational company. So you are working as a that. Just assume it. And with this assumptions, you will really you will think about that what are the issues you'll have to do. So as a result of that, whenever you will continue your career, so you will be able to work on these areas. So this will be good for you. The syllabus has 5 topics. We'll have to continue. First, we'll start with the strategic planning and control. What it is, strategic planning, what it is, and what controls and what is the link of controls in your business you'll have to do. And what's the benefit of this? I will discuss in detail, continued in many other lectures. Then the second topic is impact of risk and uncertainty of organization performance. That your objective is to improve performance of your company. And you are the CEO of that, and this is your responsibility. And during your organizational performance, there might be coming some problem, some risks. So this is expectation about you'll have to think about it and you have to resolve the problems which are coming to your company where you are the CEO of that company. Then we'll discuss the performance measurement system and design, like how we can identify the risks and control of your organization, how to perform, how to calculate the internal control you'll have to develop, and then you have to implement there in the company. Then fourth topic is strategic performance measurement. That what strategies you'll have to develop and how to do it, and measurement. And definitely you'll have to calculate that as well. Definitely if you are the CEO, you will not calculate everything, but definitely you will have a team of that who will work of that. And in the reality, when you will become an accountant of a company, so you work as an assistant to the CEO. So this will be your benefit, and inshallah with some times you will be promoted and you will be able to become the CEO. Then fifth topic we'll discuss will be performance evaluation and corporate failures. Like if unfortunately your company fail your business, what might be the reasons? And performance evaluation, you'll have to check about your company, what's the performance is going, what is good, what is wrong, and you'll have to continuously improve about your company. So this is basically, this is the syllabus you'll have to study. Now we come one by one on detailed topics we'll have to cover now in ongoing lectures. Strategic planning and control, what it is. Let's we start with this one. The role of performance management in strategic planning and control. What is strategy? You might have studied already in previous papers. You will have studied already what is strategy, like how you will be going to do in your company, in what manner you are doing it. And then you also make a plan. And control, what it is, control is that you are the CEO and you are to control every activities in your company, like all of your employees of your companies, all the departments you'll have to check and manage, and if there is problem you'll have to resolve this one. So that's why control you'll have to do is. Then we'll also discuss the planning and control at strategic and operational levels, how to do in that way. And then strategic planning versus short term localized decision. Like at the strategic planning, definitely at the top, when you will work according to the directors of the company, you will have to work in detail the strategic planning. And definitely your different divisions or departments or different locations of your company, they'll have to also work short term localized decision they'll have to make as well, but you'll have to manage their decisions as well. Then fourth topic will be SWOT analysis: strengths, weaknesses, opportunities and threats. And performance management, you'll have to see that whether everything is going in right way or not. Then our topic will be strategic models and performance management. And then benchmarking you'll have to do, because benchmarking means that what is the ideal you want and what's the reality. You'll have to check and match, so then you'll be able to review the performance of your company, how everything is going in that way. And then next step will be the changing role of management accountant. Now we come back to that. Let's suppose in the career you will start as a management accountant, you will work. So what you'll have to do right now? So this we'll discuss that, and during all this topic we'll discuss the case studies and questions to give students, that I will give you case studies, and case studies will be ongoing on each topic, it will be coming to you. And then at the end of the lecture I will give questions. I will ask you to prepare assignment. You will have to prepare it and send to me, and I will inform you that what is you have did already in a nice way and what are the weaknesses to improve your work. So this is like my responsibility. So inshallah, this strategic planning and control we are planning to cover in next two lectures. We'll finish this one. Then we'll start another detailed work on further three more lectures after that: strategic planning and control. First, we'll start the performance hierarchy. What's the hierarchy of your organization? Mission statement, what it is, and what's the vision of your company? Goals and objectives, what do you have? Then, objectives, critical success factors, like what factors which will need to success your company, and what might be result in losses to your company, what will be your failure. So we'll have to see both sides, positive as well as negative. And performance metric will have to prepare and what it is. This definitely itself need a detailed discussion in a lecture will need it. Right now, immediately, I cannot explain it. It will take like some time will have to take in explain what it is. Then you'll have to operational performance, how your operations means like different departments of your company, how they are doing in that way. This is the performance. Then you will also planning and control of at different levels of your different departments, the performance hierarchy, like what's the hierarchy of your organization and in how many employees will work on that. And I will really share some practical experience that I have worked, the performance hierarchy I developed for different clients and suggested that what to do and what not to do. So this will be the responsibility. And as discussed, for each topic, case studies will be ongoing, doing and questions I will give to you, and you'll have to prepare the assignment. Then the next topic will start performance management and control of the organization. Then we'll see what are the strengths and weaknesses of your company as well as in the budget model, what it is, which will work, evaluating budget variances. This will be a sort of calculation to see that budget, you know that this is for future you are planning, and then you will see the reality. In the reality you match with the your budget, that what are the differences coming, what are the weaknesses. Then responsibilities and controllability, like what to control your all the operations, all the transactions of your company. So this topic will discuss in detail. Then next topic will come changes in business structure and management accounting, like what will be your responsibilities in that area. That what is business structure and information, how you can get it. Because right now you are in the information age and you need every information in every type of transactions in your business. So how to do it? Information needs to manufacturing and services businesses. This is just example. Manufacturing means like if you are working in a manufacturing company, so how what information you will need, and then what type of services are provided to your different departments as well as services you are providing to your clients as well. So how to do this? So how you will get the information in detail. Then we'll discuss business process reengineering, what it is. In a simple way, that whatever your policies and procedures you are working right now, but now you are reengineering, you are recheck and to improve your business, what weaknesses you'll have to avoid and what strengths you'll have to further strengthen your business. So this is business process reengineering and how to do it, I have worked in detail in Pakarab refinery as well as in Kuwait refinery. I have worked in detail the BPR, business process engineering. I did it. So I will share the not the confidential information to any client I can share, but I can share for just for your knowledge. I will share whatever is not confidential information. Business integration, how to integrate your business, the influence of structure, culture, and strategy on performance measurement methods and techniques. How to do this? All of this is part of your BPR. And then developing management accounting system, what type of system you will need and how you will work according to it, and the contingent approach to management accounting, how to do this will be your responsibility. After doing ACCA, you might become responsible to do this in your company. Then we'll discuss environmental and ethical issues. What issues are the stakeholders, goals and objectives, and what's the business performance going on, social and ethical issues. What ethical issues will have the impact on the risks in your company. Environmental management accounting, how to do this we will share in detail. Then we'll have to come to another topic, external influences on organizational performance. Like organizational performance is your part. Your employees, your team will work according to it. But outside your company, some external influences will be there to take some risks for you. So this impact of risk and uncertainty on organizational performance will have to check as well. We will discuss in too much details in the risk and uncertainty, what it is. Just an example, political climate changes or economic climate changes, what will be the risk in your company? Similarly, market dynamics, if change, what will happen in your company? So this will be the question. Risk assurance, how to make sure that what risks are there and what risks are coming to you. Enterprise risk management, this is the best practices in the world. ERM, what it is, we'll discuss in details. And then conceptual framework, what is the framework of ERM, how to risk management, how it should be done. This discipline was just a theoretical, but in 2003-4 this discipline became in practice. You might think about that in the US it was a problem that many companies became bankrupt. But on the other side, their financial statements are showing excellent performance of that company, like Enron company, and there are many others of them. But although the financial statements were good and people were investing in these companies, but the companies became bankrupt. So Americans, they said that it is 9/11 of their economy. As a result of that, huge people from Europe and even Americans and people from other countries like Middle East and other countries who were investing in the US, they then stopped investing in the US. So this was the 9/11, economic 9/11. This happened. So then, to resolve this one, the discipline of enterprise risk management, what they did, that Americans as well as Europeans, their executives, directors, they came to the Switzerland and they discussed that how to resolve this issue. And then they give the COSO framework in detail, like how to improve this problem, how to mitigate their risks. So this discipline started, and right now it has become mature in the US and Europe. But Asia and Africa, it has also now started working on it. So in whatever country do you just think about it, that whether this risk management discipline is working or not yet, or it has started. Whatever. We will discuss that in details. And then risk categories, what types of risks you'll have to think about it, and then implement ERM, how to implement this one, and then identify risks, then analyze, quantify risks. You'll have to give the analysis that what type of risks are coming to your company, and also try to quantify that what risks might give a loss, how much loss to your company. And you'll have to think about likelihood of each risk. Likelihood means what's the expectation about this risk, and impact, and if this risk came to you, what will be your losses. So this is, we'll discuss in details. And then assess, prioritize risk, that which risks are more important for you, and then treat, exploit risk, treat the risk, like how to manage these risks, to mitigate these risks. And sometimes you also exploit as well, you take a risk sometimes, because in case of a risk, although it might happen that it may result in a loss, but it may result in huge profit as well. Like, I know a multinational company, I was working on that. So that company, after the 9/11, Americans and Europeans came to Afghanistan. So at that time, multinational companies, they invested their money in Afghanistan. Why? They have exploited risk, because they were taking risk to get huge profit. They wanted, and they did it. This is just a case study. Then we'll discuss the factors to consider when assessing, how to assess, in what manner. So this we will discuss, and how to work according in the ERM, how we will manage your risks. So this will be also part of your topic, and I'm sure that about risks, some questions must will come to your exam. I can give you around more than 90% guarantee on this question. Then we will discuss in detail the performance management information systems, like how we will get the information about performance of your company, how you are mitigating risks, how you are managing your risk. So this, how to get the information, this accounting information will be the part of that. Needs for planning, control, and decision making. Because definitely accounting is giving you the financial informations in numbers, as well as also through words, that what are the problems in this company, or what is positive in your company. Information requirement and management structure, like how management should be there, objectives of management accounting and management accounting information, how to get the information, and management accounting information within the management information system, how you will have to develop the information system, some software, how you will have to manage to get huge information which will require to the directors as well as the CEO. Then lean management information system. What it is, we'll have discussed in detail that address, that what it is. Then human resources, human behavior and management accounting system we will need as well about your human team, because you know that machines will work according to their software, but human behavior may change. So as a result of that, it may result risks to your company. How to manage it? Then information and responsibility accounting, how you will do it. So all these topics we shall discuss in details. After that, management information recording and processing and management reports, how to do this, and this will be the responsibility of accountants who will do this. So, with ACCA, you might have joined in a company already, or in future you will come to it. So, you will have to work in detail to get all such information and deliver such information to the directors. Some examples I will share with you, like sources, how you will get the information, cost of information, like how the cost you will calculate, and for information, getting information, what will be your cost. Information for planning and controlling, this will help the directors. Big data and performance management, like how the performance is going on your company. So all this information you will have to get it and deliver to the CEO. And if you are the CEO, as I suggest you to become CEO right now, so the advantage will be, just assume it, the advantage will be that you will think about the psychology of the CEO. Then recording and processing methods in the business entities, in the business company, how this is doing in that way, and development in IT and recording and processing system, how the systems should work to give the information in that way, in the right information in right time. This will be required. Instant access to data, how the data should access should give to which person and how, and to whom such information not to give, because just I can share with my experience that I have seen cases that some person who was not an ethical person, he was getting information about a company and then give such information which was very critical about the planning and control of the such information they gave to their competitors and getting money as a result of that. So this was a sort of a information fraud. So this is an example. So that's why you should not give access to every person. You should have to think about it. We will discuss that in detail. Recording and processing qualitative data as well as quantitative you will need. Quantitative as well as qualitative information you will need. Output reports in the software, this will go to your directors. Potential issues with numerical performance information, like that I sold, the quantitative information will also be there. So as a result of that, you will be able to know about your company. Key performance information and integrated reporting, how to do the reporting in that way. And as a result of that, what will happen, that the directors and the CEO, as you are the CEO, so what decision you will have to make as a result of that. So this topic will be interested for you. Then strategic performance measures in the private sectors, like not only the public limited companies or the government departments, but you'll have to get the information about private sector as well, which is like private limited companies or firms. They will also need this strategic performance. They also need it. So how to do their work? Because we want to give information of different types of companies, so that wherever you go in any type of a company or firm or private limited company, you will be able to work on detail. How is the profitability, and then gearing, liquidity, short run and long term financial performance. You might have studied already in the financial management, you have already studied, but we will see on another way. We will assume you as the CEO, and as a CEO, how you will use this information. Then, comparison of accounting figures using benchmarks and assess performance of your company. So this is the main objective of your company, is to perform, to review your performance of your company and to make a decision in coming future. We will also discuss the divisional performance and transfer pricing issues. This is just an example that if your company is a big, it has different divisions. Like one division will be for, let's suppose, automotive. Second division is food. Third is medicines. So these different divisions, how they are working separately, you'll have to check and review how you will calculate and review this one, especially what's their performance. And then need of transfer pricing, how we'll have to calculate this one. And then general rule, use of market price, and then cost based approaches to transfer pricing. So all this is part of accounting you have already studied, but now how to use this one. So this you will have to think about it. We will also study strategic performance measures in not for profit organizations. You know that there are some organizations who do not work for a business or not for profit, but just they are giving services. Example, you can see like an hospital or a public hospital, which is just to give services to people. Similarly, there are non-government organizations, they work just to help people. So how you will see their performance, how their performance are going. Then what's the benchmarking and league tables to public sector organization? Public sector means which is about the governments, how they should do in that way. Then politics, performance, measurement, and undesirable services outcomes. These are the risks which may come to them and how they should do. And then value for money, how you can improve the money. And then case studies will be part of that as well. Then non-financial performance indicators we will study in details, like other than finance, how indicators will be there to identify how the performance is going well or not, or what are the risks coming to your organization, your company. Financial or non-financial performance, both of them will have to assess. This is all of this is the assessment of risks. Then, significance of non-financial performance indicators. What type? I can give a simple example like other than non-financial performance. You can think about it that how much reputation of your brands. Think about it. This is not financial information, but definitely it will have result of your profit or loss as a result of that. This is just a simple example, but definitely we'll discuss a lot in future lectures, inshallah. Interpreting data about qualitative issues. What are the qualitative issues? Qualitative, as I discussed earlier, what is qualitative? Like, for example, quantitative, this is coming from financial statements, you get it. But qualitative issue might be there. Just an example that in your company, your you are selling good computers. Just think about it that computers have another different technologies coming. So now think about it, what will happen to your business? Whether you'll have to change your business in according to the modern computing, or you have to use the old method. Or another trend of some another example of the oil. That oil is still working, but you know that 5 years ago its price was too much high in your country as well. Think about it, and now see how much is the price, because now technologies are coming and demand of oil will decrease as a result of that. So this is a qualitative analysis. Qualitative issue is coming. How to similarly for every company, different qualitative issues will be there. So you'll have to think about it. Branding and brand awareness, like your how much your brand is working in that way, and whether reputation is good or not, and if good, why good, and if it is bad, why bad. So this information you will need. We will also discuss in detail about the role of quality in management information and performance measurement systems. What type of software you will need to get the information, quality overview, how to quality of your management, and also modern Japanese business practices and techniques. We will also study because Japan, they have developed some excellent way the business practices. So we'll have to see. And also that I will also share that Europeans, when they came to Switzerland and they made a decision of this risk management, we will discuss that as well. Quality management and performance management, how to manage the quality of your work and qualities of good information and good management information systems to you to give right information in right time and to reliable people only. This will be part of that. Then Six Sigma, you might have studied already, but we will study in another manner that you are the CEO and Six Sigma, how you will use this one. This will be your part. Performance measurement and strategic HRM issues, human resources. About that, we will discuss in details. Human resource management, how your strategies should be there and what are not. And performance management and appraisal, how you will assess your team and what are their performance and as a result of that you will make a decision to continue with the same people or give training to them, or you should need to hire more other persons. Accountability: who will be responsible and in what way? What gets measured gets done. And management styles: how style you should improve as the CEO. Then our topic will come: alternative views of performance measurement and management, the balanced scorecards. This will be also part of your scorecards, will give you the indicator about the performance of your company. Performance pyramid, we will study. This is part of theory, but how to use this one, this will be my responsibility. Building blocks: activity based management, value based management. All of them need itself separate lectures, because this is detailed topics that how to use this one will be your part. You will think that how you will use. First of all, immediately you'll have to use in your exam. This will be to improve your skills. And whenever in the reality you will become the CEO or the assistant of the CEO to give information, so what you will have to do in that way. This is the topic of this paper 5. Then, strategic performance issues in complex business structure. In a complex issues, when complex risks are coming to you and what to resolve the issues, impact of different business models you can use to improve your performance. This will be part of that. Next topic, we will discuss the predicting and preventing corporate failure. Why failure happen? Because we good advantage that for the failure of the companies we will know what are the reasons, and the advantage of you will be that you will be able to avoid such failures. This is the objective. Organizational survival and life cycle issues. What is the life cycle of companies and what are the reasons to predicting business failure, when before, like Enron company, if they were able to know in time that some failure is coming, so they might be able to improve themselves. Evaluating corporate failure prediction models: how to identify the failure might be coming to your business and what are the reasons. Performance improvement strategies and corporate failure: how to improve your strategies to minimize your risks and minimize your failure and maximize your profitability. This will be the methods we will discuss. Implementing performance improvement strategies: we will discuss that how we can improve your businesses. After these studies, this topic will complete, and then the last lectures we will discuss the articles during the magazine of ACCA, especially in 2020, and I will suggest you also to study for 2018 and 19 as well, because what topics are coming, because my experience is that in ACCA exam from articles must questions will come to your exam. So that's why please study that as well, and I will share with you that especially about performance management, what articles are coming, what has came during the 3 years, and what you should have to use this one in your exams. Also, we will share some past questions in the exams of ACCA, and you will give the answers, and this will be a sort of an assessment of your performance as well. Because as a result of that, what will happen, that you will give practical experience of the ACCA exams. So this will be assignments you'll have to do this one. So this is the areas we have. This is the overview of advanced performance management. Some ACCA give some details about this one. However, whereas paper P3 assesses principles of management accounting as part of the wider analysis of a business situation, paper P5 could examine aspects of management accounting, such as budgeting or costing techniques, in their own rights. You might have passed this P3, I think. I hope that if you have passed this P3, then definitely in P5, I hope that you will pass this one as well. I hope that. Because in P3, especially in the accounting matters, whatever quantities, calculations you have done there, they will use in P5 as well. So this is the advantage. And the objective of P5 is to apply relevant knowledge, skills, and exercise perform professional judgment to selecting and applying strategic management accounting technology techniques in different business context to contribute to the evaluation of the performance of an organization and its strategic development. This is the objective, and due to this reason, I have suggested you that you assume right now yourself that you are the chief executive officer, because benefit will be that immediately you will get some skills of the CEO, and you will understand the psychology of CEOs, and then it will be easy for you that, oh, okay, immediately you will get a job, especially as a management accountant, but you will be a part of the team of the CEO, and you understand him. You will be able to successfully give right information in right way in right time, and as a result of that, you will get promotion after some time. The syllabus expects you to understand how to organizations set their strategy and the external influences that affects strategic plans and operational outcomes. This is the part of especially the risk assessment. This we will study in detail. Then you will be expected to evaluate different systems of performance management and apply strategic performance measurement techniques in evaluating and improving performance. So this will be part of the improvement of your company. You may also be expected to advise or strategic performance evaluation and the possibility of corporate failure, that what failure might be coming to your company. And I can share my personal experience on that, Whenever I gave to a company as an interview to get a job in a company, what I did, I studied in detail about whatever information was available about that company I was getting and what risks might be coming out of that. So, in the interview, whatever they asked me about everything, I gave answer. Then I asked some questions, and especially I asked from them about different types of risks on them. And as a result of that, I became successfully get the job for that company. This is my personal experience. So similarly, especially in P5, whatever you have studied, so if you study about a company, then you go for interview. Inshallah, I hope that you will be successful. So these are different. These are the topics already you have listened. This will be part of that. Now, what skills are required for you? Core knowledge. Core knowledge will be part of my responsibility. I will explain you through all the lectures, and plus you will study in the books. So this core knowledge you will get it. Numerical skills. I hope that in the all the accounting papers you will already get the skills of numerical skills. Then written skills must be there. This you should be able to understand, especially in right English. Analysis and interpretation. This will be actually skills will develop during this P5. This number four, analysis and interpretation will be to develop your skills. This is the objective of this P5. Wider business awareness. This wider business awareness, I will share with you the case studies of different countries, and your skills will improve as a result of that. Skills in a practical context. That practical context with the case studies, you will be able to work on that, and I'm sure that in your exam you will get a case study will be given to you, and in the answer you'll have to give detailed analysis and assessment of this company, whatever question will come to you, and the answer you will give in the right way, and hopefully you will successfully your P5 you will be. Inshallah, we hope that you will get good grade as a result of that. Our approach, this will be my methodology that I use it, study the whole syllabus. That first you should do, study in detail the syllabus in detail, all the books I will share right now, some links you will be able to download the books, otherwise you can purchase it if you want it. If you don't want, you can get some syllabus just for free, some books you can get it. Apply your knowledge in a business scenario of the company. This will be, you'll have to think about the business scenario of a company. You'll have to give this practice in different assignments, and in the exam as well you'll have to do this one. Study the plan, risks, and analysis of financial statements of a company, how to use the financial statements to get the information, get the risks, and how to prepare the plan. This will be also answer in the exam. You'll have to write that as well. Read questions and apply your knowledge. This will be actually, this is the reality you'll have to do. That questions will be, I will ask questions from you. Then you'll have to apply your knowledge in that day in the answer, and in the same way you'll have to do in the exam. Then practice previous exams. I will suggest you to do this one. This will help you a lot to improve your result. So this was just an overview about this P5 you have studied. Today we have enough time and we are able to start the first topic. You know that in the topics I started strategic planning and control. This we discussed this, and these are 8 topics we will cover in next 2 lectures. But right now we have enough time, so we can start the first topic: the role of performance management in strategic planning and control. This will happen you. This will be the benefit that tomorrow you will be able to understand this one easily and will be able to continue with this. Just I will share with you basic terminology what is used in this planning and control, what it is. So let's start this one. What is strategic planning? Is the process of deciding on objectives of the organization or changes in these objectives, on the resources to attain these objectives, and on the policies that are to govern the acquisition, use, and disposal of these resources. To understand this strategic planning, just think about that you are starting your business. So, in that way, you'll have to prepare the plan. So, definitely, this will be part of strategic planning. You will do it. Then, management control: how to control your business, because control is very important for you to success your business. Why? Because the reason is that, let's think about, you are driving a car, and if controls are not in your control, what will happen? Think about it. Similarly, the same is the scenario of your business. Management control is the process to which managers ensure that resources are obtained and used effectively and efficiently in the ac- accomplishment of the organization's objectives. It is sometimes called tactics or tactical planning. That according to some scenario make changes, what to make the changes, you'll have to do it. Just as an example, as I shared that you are driving a car, so if you find that there is some problem in the road, what you will do? Through the control, you will have to take a break, and then you'll have to take your car to right or left side to avoid the problem. This is just an example. Same in the companies, in the organizations, you'll have to do this one way as well. Operational controls is the practical work is done in the company that the process of assuring to make sure that specific tasks are carried out effectively and efficiency. This is your objective. Then planning means formulating ways of proceeding, like how to do in that way. This is your planning. That how to do in that way, in that manner, this is your part of your planning. Decision making means choosing between various alternatives. What options are available for you and how to use in what way? Because for every type of your work, you'll have many options available. So, which to use? This means planning. Like the give same example of a car that you are going from your city to another city, and you have three options, three different roads, or you can go to the same destination. So which to use? Which road to use? This is a planning. This is planning for your tour. Similarly, in the company, you'll have to do in the same way. Strategic decisions, like how the decision you will make if there is some changes, some problems, long-term decisions, or you'll have to make for the long term and also for the short term. You'll have to make that wide scope, wide impact, relative uncertainty and complexity, like what you should do for the long time. And in the control is used in the sense of monitoring something so as to keep it on course, like the controls of a car, not not merely in the sense of imposing restraints or exercising power over something. So, control is simply how you are controlling your company. Simple way. What is going in right direction and what is in the wrong direction, and what might happen to you, and you should be prepared. You should plan for it. So, all this you'll have to do this one. I will share. Now, this is first assignment for you. So this will, I am now starting the practical experience to you. You are the general manager of an automotive company. Your customers get quotations about some cars which you will prepare and deliver to the customer. And the time is also you have agreed with them, and they are your customer is also agreed with you. And let's suppose that the customer has just some token money has given to you. Assume this one. Now I'm giving this example as a practical example. You ask your purchase manager to go to the supplier to buy parts to use in the construction of your cars, because definitely in the factory you have to prepare the cars and you will need some parts. The production manager make a list beforehand that sets out all the things they needed. He will come to you that okay, these cars we will prepare and we will need these parts and these machine or whatever they need it. Your procurement manager go round the suppliers. They tick off the items on the lists. If a particular item is not available, you choose an alternative from the range on the shelves. So now the procurement manager will go, and some parts are not available in one supplier. He may go to another supplier to get it. This is one option. Or if let's suppose there all of the suppliers are not available, then what to do? This is the issue. You buy some parts which are not on the original list. This is the problem. What part of or parts of this activity would you describe to planning? Now, what plan you will do? Please write in detail the assignment. This will be your assignment. First assignment. These are several examples of decision making in this story. Identify three of them decisions. Let's suppose what three decisions you might be able to make. Just I can share some examples. What you can do, you can think to get some other suppliers. Another way is that you use some other type of parts. And third option may be you import from some other country to get some parts. Just give three examples, but you will think a fourth example as well. What part or parts of this activity would you describe as control? What was your mistakes? If you make wrong decision, what might be give some mistakes as well as how you will control this one. As you are the general manager, what will you do to instruct the purchase manager? What you will do? No, this is your decision you'll have to make, because now planning you'll have to do this. What risks are possible in your plan? What will do if some risks will happen? So these five questions I have asked you. So please give the answer. And I will be able to review your assignment and how you can improve this one. Just assume that this question is just a question in your exam. So please do it and then see. So at the end, so now it is finished. This is my contacts, my mobile phone and WhatsApp and email and my website. All this information is available. WhatsApp, I am not available all the time, but I see only in the evening. According to Pakistan time, I review in the evening. In morning I am not available, but my emails are available all the time throughout the day. So whatever time you have, you can use it. Then some links are shared with you. Get books, exams and articles you can download from these links, free of that. And according whatever you will study right now from the lectures or in the future lectures, study it, it will be easy for you to understand during the lecture as well. So this is our lecture complete in detail. And again, think that this topic, strategic planning and control, whatever, the number one I have finished right now. So tomorrow we'll start the planning and control at strategic and operational levels, and then we will discuss strategic planning, they are, and then SWOT analysis we'll do. So in next two lectures we will cover all of them. So now we have around 15 minutes available. For these 15 minutes, what you will do for these, whatever questions prepare in your mind, please send to me through email, and also use around another 15-20 days to give answer of this example. This is your exam. So give assignment of that. So send to me, and then we will continue tomorrow for the next lecture. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Most welcome all the time. Okay. Salam.